Hello, this is State Senator Jeff Stone with my weekly Capital Update. Here in Sacramento, Democrats seem like they've never met a new tax they didn't like. This week, my office has received many phone calls about Senate Bill 1, the latest effort to take money out of the wallets of hardworking Californians to pay for something we already pay for. SB 1 will increase California's gas tax and vehicle license fees to raise $5.5 billion each year to supposedly maintain our state highways and local roads. There's one thing we can all agree on. California roads and bridges are in terrible shape. According to TRIP, a national nonprofit research organization, driving on rough roads costs all California motorists a total of $18.3 billion annually in extra vehicle operating costs. These costs include accelerated vehicle depreciation, additional repair costs, increased fuel consumption, and tire wear. That's almost $900 each per motorist. But Californians have known this for decades, and that's why in 2002, voters passed Proposition 42. This measure got almost 70% of the vote because it promised that taxes and fees paid by you, the drivers, would be used for maintaining and expanding California's roads, bridges, and other transportation infrastructure. But true to tradition, liberal Democrats in Sacramento have found the loopholes in the law that have made it possible to divert billions of dollars from transportation projects to pay for other big social programs and to balance the budget. To make matters worse, beginning in 2010, the legislature began taking $1 billion every year in late fees paid by truckers. This money was originally meant to help pay for transportation infrastructure, but then again, Democrats in Sacramento and special interests found a way to take this money out of transportation and use it to pay for bigger government, including giving big raises to state employees. With a state in a fiscal mess, Democrats in the legislature are once again looking for more money, and that's why they've introduced Senate Bill 1. Californians already pay one of the highest gas taxes in the nation. Those of you who live in the eastern portion of Riverside County know how much cheaper gasoline is on the other side of the Colorado River, where the gas tax in Arizona is one of the lowest in the country. However, most people don't have the option of driving to Arizona to fill up their tanks. In Riverside County, about half of our working adults get up every morning and drive to San Diego, Orange, and Los Angeles counties for work. Raising California's already high gas tax even higher will mean more people will have to choose between paying for gas and food or paying for gas and medicine. Meanwhile, while the roads are crumbling, the state has found money to support the governor's high-speed choo-choo train to nowhere. This boondoggle will cost hundreds of billions of dollars to build and won't really ever fix our critical infrastructure problems. I look forward to working with my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to address the critical needs of our broken transportation system. But before we can ask our overtaxed and overregulated citizens to pay yet more of their hard-earned money, we should make sure that the money we already pay for good roads and safe bridges is going where California voters said it should go, and that's to transportation infrastructure. Of course, I'd like to hear from you. Please visit my website, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter. And as always, it's an honor to represent you here in Sacramento.